Do you know what a BHAG is? The phrase Big, Hairy, Audacious Goal, BHAG, was proposed by James Collins and Jerry Porras, the well-known business gurus, in a 1996 article. A BHAG encourages companies to define visionary goals that are more strategic. PAACS is changing the spiritual and physical health of a continent. Now that is a BHAG. It is certainly God-sized, and if it happens, there is no doubt as to whom the glory goes. PAACS envisions African surgeons living the gospel and healing the sick, just as Jesus did. PAACS is training African physicians in Africa for a lifetime of service. The Pan-African Academy of Christian Surgeons trains and disciples African physicians. The reason is this: if they work hard on a child, they may add 70 years of life. If they introduce the patient to Christ, they can be a part of an eternal healing. Learning how to train and disciple others is a major emphasis of the PAACS program. PAACS is a rural-based health initiative which exists as a strategic response to the vast surgical need in Africa. It is designed to build capacity within the healthcare system and the church. PAACS trains and disciples for two reasons: to glorify God and to bring excellent, compassionate care to those who are in need. Care at a PAACS hospital is offered in the name of Christ to people from any group, race, tribe, or faith. The short-term goal of PAACS is to train and disciple at least 100 African surgeons by the year 2020. At that time, PAACS will graduate almost 20 residents a year. That seems like a small number, but 20 surgeons is more than 20 African countries now have. Liberia has 3. Sierra Leone has 5. Graduating a country's worth year after year will have an impact. Presently, PAACS has 8 training programs at 7 hospitals in 5 countries. There are 35 residents from 13 countries, and as of July 2010, PAACS will have graduated 19 fully qualified general surgeons who are serving their own people. PAACS has 3 training programs in 2 hospitals in Kenya, 1 in Ethiopia, 2 in Cameroon, and 1 in Gabon. There is 1 program in an Asian country as well. PAACS is the capstone of an educational partnership. A commission of the Christian Medical and Dental Association, it coordinates the efforts of the career missionary surgeons, the participating mission and church-owned hospitals, the visiting faculty, the trainees, and the donors who underwrite this phenomenal program. The academic credentialing is from Loma Linda University. The missionary general surgeons who function as program directors and teachers are also limited in their knowledge. Without short-term faculty who come as volunteers to share their specialized knowledge, it would be virtually impossible for PAACS to function. Volunteers from any surgical specialty are welcome, and even some non-surgeons, gastroenterologists, radiologists, anesthesiologists, and pathologists are in great demand. These volunteers serve at their own expense and leave a legacy. The need for surgeons is so great. We need to maximize the training at our present hospitals. That will require a minimum of 5 general surgeons willing to become career missionary surgeons. It will also require building 40 housing units, each at a price of approximately $40,000. 8 other mission hospitals would like to join PAACS. We need 2 board-certified general surgeons for each hospital, and they will spend their career as a missionary educator. We need housing and other improvements at each new hospital. The estimated cost for each new hospital is between $250,000 and $400,000. Please join us in making a difference that may eventually influence an entire continent for Christ's glory while caring for the least of these. Support PAACS by prayer, by your gifts, and by your service. Pray for these graduates of PAACS who are making a difference in the bodies and souls of the continent of Africa.